Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rusty 78609. It's cold here in Llano, Texas. I guarantee you. It's 38 degrees, wind out of the north, misty rain, everything that makes for a cozy day. Yeah, I put a fire in the fireplace, and here I have some, if you can see them, those are dark chocolate almonds, almonds, A-L, almonds. And this is some green tea, hot green tea. So that's what you do on a cold winter's day. Get you a fire in the fireplace. If you have one, if you don't, put it on your TV. It works just the same. I have to tell you, get you something to snack on. Not too much because you don't want to gain weight you can't lose. And but some other things you can do, and I've already done some of them, is I organized a file over there, and I put all my hanging clothes on new hangers that I bought at Walmart yesterday. They had them on sale. I can't believe that they're 10 big plastic hangers in one bag or one thing for $1.17. So I bought two things, 20 of them. And so I can hang all my stuff up in my Class C, but I went ahead and got started by rehanging some clothes and hanging some other stuff up. And what else can you do? Well, you could revise your will. That's something you need to keep up with, particularly you older guys like me. Well, revise it, I don't mean change everything, but just, be sure it's up to date, so to speak, or reasonably so, and that your instructions are clear so that if you're not there to explain, somebody can understand what you're trying to say. And then what else can you do? You can dream. And do I do that? You know I do. I mean, I'm sitting here thinking about my Class C and how I'm going to fit into it. And one of the things I thought about this morning, and I thought about it before briefly, was, that's a vehicle, you know what I mean? You drive it. And so when you're driving down the highway, you're using the air conditioner and the heat from the engine, I guess you call it. And of course, I don't know if that's going to be enough to heat and cool the whole thing as you're driving down the highway. But of course, you can run the generator, which gives you 110 power to run the air conditioner and the or a heater if you choose to. And so I got to get used to all of that. And so I'm just sitting here taking some time this morning. I already did a short walk, not much, because it was misty rain. I have an umbrella, and I went for about, a mile, I guess. And then if it stops later today, I'll go again for a while. Or 2 or 3 times if I can. And, it's funny how cold days make your nose kind of itch, or not itch, but whatever it does. And but yeah, the Class C is going to be a whole new thing. I've got see right now I'm running that fan noise you hear it's actually the air conditioner, but it's not the air. It's got a heat strip in the air conditioner, and it's 1500 watt, and it uses the dehumidifier off of the air conditioner, and it keeps the RV the humidity down very well. So you don't get the, the droplets on your window and all that stuff. And it works great. This air conditioner is better than the one I'll have in the Class C. I thought it came with a dehumidifier, but it doesn't. And what else? But I did order, and I should receive it today, UPS, I'll post this video on Wednesday. This is Tuesday morning. And but I should receive the dehumidifier today. It's for 1,200 cubic feet, and that should more than cover the Class C RV. But I wanted to get something to keep the humidity low. See, like right now, the humidity outside, because it's misty rains, in the 90% range. And inside, where I am right now, shows to be about 44% humidity. And that's perfect because that keeps the mildew, mold, and all that stuff out of a small place, and that's what an RV is. It's just a small house, so you do need to be aware of keeping moisture inside to a minimum. I've tried the ones with the granules, and they work okay. They take a lot of moisture out, uh, but you know, they can be easily turned over and stuff. But I ordered me an electric one that runs off 110, since I'll be using shore power or generator power nearly all the time in the Class C. But what I'm going to do when I get it today is turn this thing off, turn my heater to level 2. It's on level 1 now. It's got 3 heat levels. It's got like 500, 750, and 1,000 watt heat, and and it heats the RV quite well almost by itself. But I'm going to turn it to level 2 and then put that dehumidifier wherever I can find a place, which ain't going to be easy, and then see if it holds the humidity level the same as this, because I would like to keep the humidity inside the RV around 50% or below. Now out in the western Texas, and then this area too, even in the summer you don't have to worry about it. But in the winter, when you're closed up and it's misty rain, you need to be aware of it. But yeah, I got me some chocolate stuff here, and it is good. It's good to have a little snack. I'm going to read a book in a minute, a Somerset Maugham book. Or I've got book 1 and 2 of his short stories. Good stuff if you're into Somerset Maugham, and good stuff. I know what y'all like for me to smack, but hell, guys, I'm human just like you. I mean, when I'm doing these videos, you know, y'all might as well be sitting here, because in my mind, I'm just having a chat with my old buddies. Go get them, Levi. Good luck, boy. And but anyway, on a rainy day, you can sit around and be miserable, I guess, if you choose to, or you can stay active. You know, just get little things done. And I have got a lot done already this morning. And yeah, it's stuff that needed to be done. I had to file some receipts and stuff. And yeah, you know, just little things. I cleaned some things, and so yeah, I'll make somebody a good housewife. I'm not a bad cook. Well, cook, it's pretty plain. If you like highly seasoned food, you don't want to hang around me. You know, mine's pretty basic. I don't have any salt at all. My seasonings consist of pepper, pinto bean seasoning, chili powder, garlic powder. I've got some seasoning for chicken seasoning, or whatever they call it, and that's it. Well, I've got some other stuff. I think I got some parsley, and then I've got something else, but I can't remember the name of it, but not much. But no, I don't even keep salt and sugar. I haven't had salt or sugar inside of an RV for 25 years. Why? I mean, you think I get enough sugar out of this stuff? The chocolate, I think so. And as far as salt, most of the food that we eat contains enough salt that we get our daily allowance and more every day anyway. And salt can cause, you know, sodium is 40% salt. So that's how that works. But the life's been good so far. I'm looking forward to picking up the Class C. I'm excited about it. And but this time I'm patient. You know, I'm not really pressing them. I mean, I know that it'll get there when it gets there, and there's nothing I can do about it. But it looks like it's going to be built starting next week. Yeah, and then that'll put it into the first week of November. Yeah, so they say they're going to ship it on the 9th, possibly. That means they got to find a driver to drive 1,100 miles from Elkhart, Indiana to El Dorado, Texas. So whenever the unit arrives, it will already have 1,100 miles on it. In a way, that's good, because maybe that shakedown drive will, you know, if there's any issues, it'll bring them to the surface and they can repair them during the new RV prep routine that they go through. And then they have the way it works is, you know, they deliver it from the manufacturer to El Dorado, Texas. Once it's on the dealership lot, then the salesman calls me and tells me that it's there, and then we make an appointment for me to come and pick it up. You have to pick it up within 10 days, so that gives me some flexibility on getting a rent car, and someone to drive me over to Enterprise in Enterprise Rentals in Marble Falls, which is about 35 miles away, I guess. But I've already made all those arrangements, and so yeah, it's coming together slowly but nicely. The salesman that's handling my deal is a pretty good guy. I mean, I checked with him, and he's able to get direct contact to the manufacturer's rep and find out exactly what's going on. And apparently the manufacturer keeps up exactly where these things are in line as they're building them out. And you give him a stock number, the manufacturer's rep, you give him a stock number, he looks on the system to see where it is in the system and tells the salesman, and so you got a pretty good idea what's happening all the way along. But they do 10 deliveries a day of new units. That's it. I mean, they schedule 10 a day. 10 a day, man. And they're open. I don't know that they do 10 every day, but I know they do sell a heck of a lot of motorhomes. They're the largest motorhome dealer in the U.S. It's out of Alvarado, Texas. Alvarado, A-L-V-A-R-A-D-O, Alvarado, Texas, south of Dallas, Fort Worth, about 30 or 40 miles, 30 miles maybe. And and you can't beat their prices. In fact, I mentioned in a video the other day, you can buy a new motorhome almost as cheap as you can buy a used one. Okay, so there's no advantage to buying a used RV right now at all. I don't see it. And there's some Casita, believe it or not, they're like 25 for the unit that I paid $20,000 for. 2 years later is $25,000 for the same configuration. That is freaking amazing. That's a 25% increase. Yeah, $5,000 in 2 years. That's 12.5% a year. That's not bad. If you could get that on a CD, you'd be doing good. But anyway, guys, just wanted to say good morning to you, and I hope it's nice weather wherever you are. Just so happens that today the weather is not too nice, and tomorrow's not going to be any better. So I thought I'd go ahead and do this video so I'd have it ready to post tomorrow, because it's still going to be misty, and you can't do much in the way of videos. Triking videos are out because it's too cold and rainy. Driving videos don't work well unless it's pretty. Partly cloudy works okay, clear skies are okay, but totally heavy overcast, the video is just too dark. So yeah, that eliminated those. So I thought I'd just do this and chat with you, and then I'll read my book and get back to living and all that stuff, and you should do the same. Get busy living or get busy dying. That was in the Shawshank Redemption, if you remember that movie. A lot of truth in that. But you actually just you don't have to get busy doing something. You don't have to doing nothing is living. So don't be paranoid about being bored or not having anything to do, because that's natural. About 40% of the day there's not a whole lot to do for people that are retired, and so you just have to be in charge of your own mind. And I read, and so I don't mind sitting and just thinking, doing nothing. Have everything off, including this thing, and just sit here and stare out the window. Have I ever done that? Sure, like a little bird in a nest, because it's like a little nest. Right now it's 65 degrees in here. Humidity again is about 44%. Of course, I got this thing on up here, the dehumidifier thing, and yeah, that helps. But we're going to see. I hope the one I ordered from Amazon, I can't believe it. I ordered it yesterday and it's out for delivery today. UPS. Is that good service? I don't know how Amazon does it. Honest to God, don't. And I ordered some stuff from the Amazon pantry. If you order $35 or more, you get free shipping. I got some split pea soup and some of that, Amy's split pea soup, and then I got some Amy's, both of these are organic chili. And it doesn't have any meat in it, but no, it's good stuff, man. I add pinto beans that I make. I make my own pinto beans in a instant pot Takes about 35, 40 minutes. And mix that in with a little of that chili and heat it up and pour it over some chips with some Velveeta cheese. Shit. Put a little lettuce and avocado and tomato on top of that, and hell yeah, man, that's a full deal meal. But having said that, ladies and gentlemen, enjoy your day, enjoy your life, and if it's cold and raining or snowing or whatever it's doing in your area, don't be negative about it. Just put you a fire in the fireplace, either artificial thing or on your TV, and get you a good book and put some good socks on your feet and bundle up and enjoy your life. Adios, amigos. Carry on. Keep your health. Drink plenty of water. Stand guard at the door of your mind, particularly now. And yeah, accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative. You know the whole drill. So yeah, it's the good times are coming. You know, the good times are here. You know, it's not like the good times are something that you know, come and go. They're here all the time if you just allow it to happen. And you know, allow the day to bloom. You know, like a rose or whatever. Anyway, adios, amigos. Bye bye.